Hello YouTube, we're going to show you a little video here of our silver stack, and before I go on, you can see a wide shot of this table, but we're actually a silver stacking team here, right?
That is it.
But we keep our stacks together but separate, so like even though we order as a team and we compare prices and do a lot of things, and we even make our videos as a team, about 2/3 of this table belongs to her, the lovely voice that you hear in the background. But I wanted to combine hers and mine just to show you how putrid my my side of the table is.
Well, hey, you know what? We've been doing this less than a year, and
we won't go into the details, but you came into...
I inherited a little bit of it.
She came into some silver, and actually, if you want to know the story, well, I used to collect. I used to have, I don't know, a dozen American Eagles and a lot of the old junk silver, and I sold it about 4 years ago. And I left the country. I sold all my possessions and left the country. And oddly enough, while I was in Costa Rica, the price of silver went through the roof. And now I'm back for a little extended stay, a little extended visit. And I was here last summer for my birthday, and you gave me what for my birthday?
I gave you a nice panda, a nice, what was it? But how many years? 10 year?
It was the 30th anniversary edition.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
2009 was the 30th year they'd been doing pandas, and she gave me one in an airtight. And I immediately looked up the price and realized that it was
that one right there.
It was that one right there. And that's a premium coin. Even though silver's down, that'll still fetch over $50. So that's worth really more than that's worth about $2.5.
It was a good birthday gift, huh?
Yeah, and you know what it did? It renewed my passion for, I was always collecting things as a kid, whether it was baseball cards or whatever. And it just renewed my passion. And I have this goal to acquire 1 ounce of silver for every month that I've been alive on this earth. Given that I'm 54, I think I need about 660 ounces just to get caught up to my current age, and I'm currently at 57. And that doesn't sound like much, but I've only been doing it for, what, 9-10 months?
Yeah.
And I just buy
couple,
2, 3, 5. Did buy a tube. This is my first tube in the back, and that is the Austrian Philharmonic.
2013 was it?
I think so. I'd ask you to open, but I know it's tough.
With the gloves on.
Yeah, it's not your favorite bullion coin.
I have a tube of them myself over here, but I can't say I'm real keen on the non-reeded edge. I like the reeded
I like
edge.
it only because it's different and it doesn't look like any other coin. It's a very classy coin. And we were talking just, I don't know, today or yesterday, wondering why Philharmonics always run cheaper than every other silver bullion coin. And we think maybe it costs them less to make it because they don't read the edge.
We don't know.
It sounds awfully simplistic, but just a little, I won't get into how much we spend and all that in this video, except to say that the reason that we bought the Philharmonic tubes a few months ago was it was the cheapest tube that we could get, and it ran us about $530
Today
a few months ago. Yeah, about $470, $475.
So we don't look at it like we lost money. We look at it like today we can buy more silver, and we're pretty excited about that.
That is correct. We are not in the mindset of, when's silver going to hit $49 an ounce again? We're
just collecting.
We're hoping it goes down to 6 or 8 again. We know that won't happen, but we are not phased at all that we paid more for what we have purchased.
Let's talk a little bit about our philosophies. He likes the coins for the intrinsic value, but the beauty as well. And he, as he said, he's always been interested in collecting, and he likes, to have several of each one for every year from all the different countries.
Right.
And what I like is this. I like bars.
Right, and I have no bars at this point, and that's because there's just too many coins out there to buy that I want.
I like to be able to pick up these bars and feel the weight of that. And I'd like to have about 10 times as many as I have. But this is what I bought this year.
And you've got more ordered.
Yeah, got more coming. And as you can see from the other side of the table, I've got some eclectic interests. I've got some gold as well.
And since we've already made your video, let's get back to my puny stack.
All right.
Let's start first with these 4 coins. Point to them, these right there. This is my favorite bullion coin, and people ask me why. Why is the Mexican Libertad your favorite coin? And I tell them, really, you had to ask? It's the only bullion
Topless
coin.
lady.
It's got a naked woman on the coin, so naturally that's going to be my favorite coin.
I don't know if I can get that out with gloves on.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I think
it is a lovely picture on it.
Right.
Very classic and just beautifully done.
And the Mexican...
we have a vested interest. We're both bilingual, and we like anything Hispanic. So. Yes,
and we also recognize that Mexico and Peru battle for the top producer of silver. I'm surprised that the Libertad is not more popular among, because I watch a lot of people's silver stack videos, and rarely, if ever, do I hear them talk about the Libertad. I don't think you have any in your
Nope, But my birthday's coming, so you could give me one.
There you go. And we won't pick up or discuss each one, but I'll tell you right here, it's with the Queen being on so many coins, it's hard to tell if that's a Canadian coin or a British coin or an Australian coin or a New Zealand coin. But I got to tell you that I've got some from everywhere. I've got some koalas, some Britannias, some maple leafs, and what's the other one that I have that the Queen is on? Britannias, koalas. I don't have any Fiji takus yet. Oddly enough, I went to order some recently, and the dealer we use was sold out of them. And I'm slowly figuring out that trying to go back in time and get five bullion coins from the past several years is not realistic, because A, the price goes up, and B, they get harder and harder to find. So from this point forward, I just plan to get...
Yeah, we kind of have the philosophy that, hey, this is where we jumped in, and let's go from here, and we can't make up for the last 10 years when we should have been buying silver. I actually sold more silver than I bought, in years past. So.
And just because I prefer coins over rounds doesn't mean I want premium coins. I don't want the most expensive bullion coin.
These little kind of rough bars, this one's from Scottsdale, 5 ounces. I just like I call them my little loaf. I like the loaf feeling of them, and I'd like to get about 10 more of these.
Yeah.
They're easy to come by, and they're pretty cheap, and I like the weight, I like the feel. And like I said, I'm not as much into the artistic as my partner is, but...
Partner, it sounds so...
Yeah.
It sounds so 21st century.
Yeah.
I really have lost any interest. I remember my dad growing up always had a few silver dollars in his coin drawer, his sock drawer.
Matter of fact, here's the one from his birth year.
And he was born in 1922. So I have that one to always remember my dear daddy. And there's one silver quarter. Oh, here's something I forgot to mention. There's my Somali wildlife series, the elephant. Oddly enough, one of the rarest coins in my collection is the American Silver Eagle. I think I only have 2 or 3 of them.
Is that this one?
There's one, and there's one There's one up by your elbow.
In a round?
No, well, yeah. And look right by your wrist. I think that's one.
So it looks like you got 3.
And I think this is one too.
Yeah, 4.
Anyway, that may seem odd, and eventually, when my stack is complete, whatever that will be, my hope is to have more eagles than anything else. But I hope at some point when I've satisfied my lust for
You mean
all
like this?
Oh, yes, exactly. I want to eventually start buying tubes like that of the American Eagles. So, but right now there's just so many coins. I was talking with, this is a good time to bring up silverfish. I was talking with Silverfish. I sent him a message the other day and I asked him, I said, why don't you do a video sometime about the different countries and, you know, why do some countries not have a bullion program? Why does Peru? They go back and forth with Mexico as being the top silver producer in the world. And there's no silver Peruvian bullion coin. And Poland, that's another country that produces a lot of silver, and they don't. And yet take a little country like New Zealand that produces very little silver, and they produce their own silver, plus they do the Fiji taku, and they do the tokelau horse. So
show them some of my graded coins over there. Just a quick look at some of the ones that are a little bit more special.
Well, I'm just going to close this video with the pan. Anyway, props to Silverfish and Lancelot, and we've watched all your videos, and we really enjoy them.
Learned a lot.
Not just what you talk about as far as silver and the collecting aspect, but just your general outlook on life. You sound like good people, and we'll keep watching. Anyway, I'm just going to pan around one more time as we bring this video to a close. Thanks for watching.
Bye, YouTube.